I am a thoughtful guy. I like to think about things. I am a thoughtful guy. I think a lot about a lot of things. Hey there, it's Clumpkin. Hope you're having a great day so far, and I hope you enjoyed mm, that trash, that trash singing of God, what's it called? I am a thoughtful guy by Rhett and Link. But it fits in with today's video about give it some thought. And I understand it's a very vague thing to say, which is exactly what I'm about to expand on it. Thank you. um, so, hi. I hope you're doing well. Or, sorry. Hey there, it's Clumpkin. I hope you're doing well. Have I said that already? I don't know. I'm geeked. So, I. This isn't the singing. I'm just making a statement now. I am quite a thoughtful person in probably as many senses of the word as I can think of. Um, and I often think, commonly, I think too much. And by commonly, I mean all the goddamn time. I think too much. I'm always in my head. I'm always overthinking things. Some may call me the thinker, with how much your boy is thinking. I don't think that was a real player. Anywho, um, yeah, I think too much about a lot of things, and quite recently, um, I haven't been thinking enough about some things that are very important. Um, quite frankly, to the fact where I don't even think it's not thinking; it's borderline neglect of thought. Um, and that is my future. Um, and I kind of want to. The whole point of this video is to kind of convey to you how important it is to be thinking about these things, and don't make the mistake I have of just keep and like trying to push this stuff off. And while this might sound grim coming from me, I do acknowledge it's not the end of the world for me. I just I haven't been doing what I should have been like this whole time. And that's thinking about my future and college and all this important, all these extremely important things. I just haven't been giving it any or any if sorry, I've been giving it barely any thought and or if any thought recently, and that's not good like at all. Um, like uh say not say this is exactly what happened. Um, I have always been scared of the future. I've been scared of growing up. I've been scared of all these things, and like you're probably like Clumpkin, who isn't, right? But like I I get so terrified that I tend not to think about it and I push it off. And because the thought of it is just fucking it's terrifying. Like and I just it doesn't make me happy. The thought of getting older and all these responsibilities doesn't make me happy. I don't like the way it makes me feel. Which sounds so stupid saying it out loud, but like it makes me feel so grim and just like it's not good, right? Not hopeful at all. If that makes sense. My future does not. The thought of my future doesn't make me feel hopeful. Um, so I tend not to think about it. Um, but here we are. Um, now April. What is this? 26th, 2025, and I've made like lots of decisions about my future that I realize thinking back now. I didn't think about the decisions I was making. I was hardly thinking about the decisions I was making. Now, some of these decisions I have given thought, right? Like whether I wanted to go to like a 4 year or 2 year college, right? And I decided on a 2 year. But even then, that wasn't like I felt like I was barely thinking about these things, right? Like, uh, well, too many guns in a row. Wow. Um, yeah, like I've barely had. I've talked about this before, right? I don't have many aspirations in my life. I don't have many things I want to do, right? Uh, I don't. I'm really a passionless person, which is an aspirationless person, which is quite frankly incredibly sad. And in my humble opinion, a waste of oxygen. And I am dying in Fortnite. Okay. Well, that guy's got the OG skin too. Just spectate this guy. Why not? Um, in my humble opinion, quite frankly, I am borderlining a waste of oxygen, right? And I just haven't given my future nearly enough thought. Um, I know I for the most part want to go into firefighting, right? Because the thought of helping people, right? I like that. I like the thought of doing good for my community and helping people and saving people. Um, but like my education wise, oh my god, like the school year is almost over and I'm almost a high school graduate, and I realize how little I've thought about this shit, and it's like scaring me a little. Like I'll be okay. I will be fine. It's all going to be okay. But like it's just like holy fuck, how have I been so neglectful of these things? And like I hardly thought about college, right? And that was because I was fairly set on community college. My plan had for the longest time had just been 2 years transfer. But like looking back, I never weighed my options. I never didn't give it any thought. I was just like, this is the cheapest option. This is probably the best option. And I haven't given it any thought. I never factored in anything. I was never like, well, I'm not gonna have 2 years. The biggest part that I never really thought to factor in was and I'll give some context to this. I hate the feeling of being left out, right? Of like missing out on things. And by choosing community college over a 4 year, for the first 2 years at least, I am missing out of those 2 years experience. And as someone who doesn't take that kind of like, it's a hard choice, and it's probably better for me if I didn't think about it. But like, I haven't thought about these things, and I'm 18 years old. I'm a high school senior, and that's so terrible that I just haven't thought about this shit. For the most part. Um, and yeah, I'm just here to tell you to just give it thought, right? To think about your decisions heavily, weigh your options. Just please sit with these decisions, and like an excuse I would have given you, an excuse I would have given somebody if I was confronted with this, and not just me like thinking about this myself. Like if I was confronted with with the someone telling me, why didn't you give this any thought? I would probably tell them that I just didn't have the time. But that is complete bullshit. Thinking doesn't take that much time. I can think whenever. I can weigh my options whenever. I was more choosing not to. Um and that's uh let me get bilingual for a second. I know this is gonna impress the all y'all. That is no bueno. It's not good. Um eh, I, like I low key I'm chopping up my future right now because I'm not giving this shit any serious mind. I'm not giving this any serious mind. And I want you to if any of you are I think this would apply to anybody in college too when they're thinking about, but I hope you're better at thinking about things than me if you're a college senior. But this is more to anybody younger than me if they watch these videos. Please think about what you want to do in life and like get a grasp of like your options, and just please do not waste your opportunities. Um, because oof, dude, I'm selling, dude. I'm I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I completely acknowledge I'm an extremely privileged person. I am like unfathomably lucky of how I was born. Um, and I'm taking that shit for granted, quite frankly. And I'm disappointed in myself. Um, I don't. Yeah, it just part of me just doesn't recognize that this shit is real. And I'm not gonna wake up one day back to being 9 years old and I'm gonna fucking watch Vanoss Gaming, right, on like a Saturday morning. Like this is my life. This is just how it's going to keep going, and I just have to kind of deal with that fact. But yeah. Please, can this guy pick up the purples? Thank you. Gee whiz. Sorry. Yeah. This don't be like me. Don't push the shit off. It's scary, but you have to face it. It's the harsh reality, and well, I mean, if you're not scared of growing up, then this really doesn't mean anything to you. But um, yeah, I mean, this shit is just um, I didn't do great, and I'm not doing great, and I could be doing better. I should be doing better because I owe it to myself, and you owe it to yourself to like actually give a shit about your future. And yeah, um, this doesn't also only apply to school. And your future, giving it some thought could literally this can apply to anything. But I think I don't have to tell you that. You know, I hope you think about things often. I hope you think before you speak most of the time. I hope you know. Just hope you're thinking. Get that brain, get the blood in your brain flowing a little bit. Um, but yeah, I don't do a disservice to yourself by neglecting these things that are detrimentally important to your future. Um, don't be like Clunkin and sell your future. Oh, I haven't done it yet, but I don't feel good about my lack of thought. Um, and yeah, so anyway, thank you so much. Thank you all so much for watching. Um, this was going to be a Fortnite live event video, but apparently there wasn't one today, and so I figured I'd log in and tell you, just talk about how I'm feeling and trying to help you not be like me. So, yeah, it's a beautiful rainy Saturday. I made the perfect cup of coffee, so good that I had to text my girlfriend a picture of it. And yeah. And by the way, I do now have plans um for my future. I do have a plan. Um, I'm not gonna share it. It's none of your business. But um, I this is more just me thinking back to when I was like, holy fuck, I just haven't thought about this. Um, uh, yeah. Does the idea of my future make me happy? I don't know. Ask me when I'm there. Because I'm still so fucking unsure of my life, and I think that's pretty normal. I don't think anybody is so sure about the decisions they're making. Um, right? Like, I still don't entirely know what I even want to go to school for. I don't know why I'm going to. I know I need it. It will be better to go because getting a job with a degree is much easier than getting a job without one. But like what exactly am I going for yet? And yeah, just don't be a dumbass like me. Care about your future, please, because it's your future, and you only get one of those. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you all next week. See ya.